I'm dead now. Boo. Bitch, I'm a ghost. I could go on for days and days, yeah, I do the most. Wait.
Here we go again. What's up, guys? It's very beautiful people joining. This is the best, the greatest, the one and only. I'm actually with the amazing guest and my boy.
Hey man, it's your boy K-MAC, aka Mr. For the Babies, aka Mr. For the Nanas.
I'm actually with the amazing guest, guys. Please, if they never order, please introduce yourselves. Cool, YouTube intros, please.
I thought you were supposed to start. Well, what's good, everybody? My name is Lelona, and I am a content creator, YouTuber. I do a lot of story times, mukbangs, and sometimes some commentary on queer culture.
Please subscribe to this channel. Please.
Everything.
Everything.
Hi guys.
That's so nice. Hey, guys. That was so nice.
I'm PhaelloTshabalala. Everybody knows me as OFFSIDE, and yeah, let's fuck shit up.
Before I start, who's Rainy?
That's what man. Sure, I'm going to read a
Who's Rainy? Don't worry about it.
way back.
Whoever knows you, just know that I got that research.
So a lot of people that know me from way back, I used to have locks. I'll show you a picture. I used to have like really long locks. So I used to say my bonnet. So a movie, and I'm like, actually, I'd look good like as a Ray, you know, like a sexy man, you know. So I was like, okay, let me call myself Ray. So people who know me like way back then, my first YouTube channel, my first when I started YouTube, I was Rainy Rain. So people who knew me from back then call me Rainy, and people who know me now, my kids are Sunzaki or
Hey! So guys, you didn't introduce yourself, sorry.
Come on.
These guys come up with I'm selling finish and I wish I was so in the Zulu all the way from Pinetown in it's Halloween guys and them kind of dance. I hope you guys enjoy it. I welcome everyone, and also guys, thank you for featuring me once again. You guys enjoy, and let's go show my guys.
I need an intro like that. Hey guys, Listen.
So guys, this is a new segment that we've been planning. It's called VAR/offside. So it relates to football, but we're not gonna ask football in any sense. So the scenarios are. Ooh, no, it's that. You gotta review.
You gotta review. Yes. So there we go.
Guys, she got it. So what we're gonna be doing in this game, we're gonna generally give you 3 tough scenarios, like tough scenarios. You have to pick one and defend why you take that one. Our job as the people who haven't answered will try to question why you chose that one. And then that's the VAR process, that's reviewing it.
We just need to do that.
Yeah, man.
Shit, you guys are
Very
clever.
smart. Very smart. Come up with these things, bro.
So the topic is biggest relationship turnoff. 1, no money and cheap. 2, vain with no manners. Or 3, clingy and controlling. You have to pick one that you would be your biggest. It's a no-go. The other 2 you can sort of accept.
Start again, please.
So the first one is no money/cheap. They vain/no manners, so vain, you full of yourself, etc., etc. And the third option is clingy/controlling.
Vain no manners.
Yeah, I'm a vain no manners. I'm
Why?
So you need money. Speak on it.
She went.
Sorry.
So now, does this person who is vain and controlling now possess the other?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
So it
ask.
might be called. So there is money, right?
So
So everything else is good except for they're just.
But then what
So the thing is like, what is your red flag? Like, what is something that you can't like? Out of the three,
Manners.
you
For
need
me,
to
it's
pick
manners
one.
and vain.
And
I can't handle a rude person. I can't handle a person who's not good to people.
Yeah.
So you know how embarrassing that is? You're in a restaurant with a person and they're treating a fucking waiter as if they are.
Dude.
I hate that too.
Didn't your mother teach you things?
Compassion.
even amongst your friends,
I can handle a broke guy. I mean, sure, I'll take care of both of us. I'm fine. But then don't.
She don't.
I just want to talk about
Yeah, what you say? Application wise.
Let's answer the question. there's bigger things other than money, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I want money. Nobody's gonna say that you don't want. You know what I mean? You want somebody who's on your level. Inverted commas. I say that very broadly, but then I mean, come on. You can't be with a rude person. Like it's too much. Like it takes too much out of you. So.
True. And you're associated with that rudeness. They
Exactly.
think you
Yeah,
just
like
like
a friend of a thief.
They count your taste.
Yes, the fact now you, hey, that man's. Okay,
I'm always like, whenever I would be asked to wanna, so what do you look for in a guy? I would always say compassion and kindness,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So someone who is compassionate.
Nice
Now this is
person.
us speaking about a relationship actually being not just a babs. I don't mind if you are rude and vain and
Because
controlling.
you
That
want
is just
that
bad.
day.
That's
Yes.
just awful.
That is bad.
So I was always like choke me. Like fine, be rude. Be rude. But now, when it's a relationship and this is us trying to build something, at least have compassion. At least be a kind person.
He's a good person.
Yeah.
Now,
Me.
as you said, we go to a restaurant and you call the waitress or the waitress.
Yeah, man. What's that?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
it's
god,
embarrassing.
and you want a girl. I'll be like,
Isn't that how it
I
works?
would take
Especially
my
here
banana
in,
and sell it
in
and make
England.
nice.
That's how people talk to people.
Okay,
because
also,
of money,
with me-
authority comes with levels to it. You understand? Because people feel like when they reach a certain tax bracket, they can talk to people a certain way.
Facts. It's classism as well.
And also,
the person's personality.
most of there's no
That's
need to be rude. Have manners. If you're gonna be around me, I'm a people's person. I am a people's person, by the way. I love people. People love me.
hey,
And also, the way I engage with people, you must be very compassionate and kind, but also very assertive.
That's true.
I want a man who's assertive. Stand your ground.
exactly.
Exactly. Don't be soft. No, but be assertive.
But I
It's a
think
different
it goes with preference as well. Because for me, I want my person to be like nice, be down, you know, like be caring and stuff. I don't always want
It doesn't mean you can't be dominant and assertive.
People.
Without, you can always be assertive and be firm and be a strong character.
And I
without
agree
being
what you
rude
say.
and
Yeah, I
being
agree with
vain
that.
and being
Yeah.
controlling.
But I love
So-
the word you just say right now. Be assertive, and being assertive
Yeah.
means being beyond arrogant. Don't be arrogant. We are asked our friends. You want to talk to people. You want to voice your opinions. You want to engage with people in a way that you can relate to them.
Yeah.
Be assertive. Stand your ground, but also in standing your ground, voice your opinion in such a way that people will receive it
Yeah.
the way that is polite. Don't just be arrogant now when I was a bitch magic. Also back.
Go back to what,
Exactly.
yeah, I was gonna say, going back to what you're saying, that when people get money, they become a certain way. I'm gonna go serious now. Most black people, like, we come from hunger. You know what I mean? And the minute we get money, because now you feel like you know what, fuck the world. You know, I've suffered for so long. Who are you?
I
Who
deserve
wanna
this.
tell me? You know what I
I
mean?
deserve
And I
this. I
think
work for
it's a learning process, especially with black people, because we don't know how it is to have no stress. ukuthi silale ebusuku and stuff. So now, the minute we don't have that stress, we automatically think rudeness. Whereas that shouldn't be the case. You know what I mean? And we're not saying every black person is like that. There's really humble, nice,
Exactly.
black, you know what I
Very
mean? It's
true.
just guys, apartheid fucked us all.
A lot.
But that's why.
Mentally and all that. So it's just literally we need
Yes.
to. It's a process.
True.
A process that we're gonna go through like years
A lot of
and
unlearning.
years. Unlearning, exactly.
A lot of unlearning
to do.
on behaviors that we've
We have
seen
like,
about
there's so much.
But then also,
that someone
like,
with money acts
shift
a
your
certain
thought
kind of
off
way.
this. Like, how would you guys handle a king and controlling person? Like, just shifting away from the.
I
freedom
become
and, like,
thinking as
I am that person. I am that person. So I cannot not choose me.
that is me.
I cannot not
That
choose
is
me.
me.
Let me
I am so
put this
clingy.
out
It's
there.
not even.
Yeah.
Let me put this out there. Everybody adapts. You don't see somebody. You don't
There's a
see
difference
somebody
between adapt
else.
and compromise, though.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there. So there's a difference. Like when somebody says they clingy, and then when you with them, you don't feel like they're clingy because of the way you
You
And
feel
they have
about them.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that your perception about that changes. But in general, if you're a clingy person, if somebody perceives you as clingy, then
They shouldn't be with that
they
person.
But
you
also,
shouldn't be because it's gonna be a problem.
I highly recommend therapy because we're different types of people. We have different types of personalities. There's people that are very laid back. We call them our introverts. There's extroverts. You need to know where you fall under. And you could be both as well. Wait. You could be both as well. That's why. That's why it's important to go for
Therapy for a 3-month vibe.
therapy to
Damn.
figure out who you are. These people are.
How are you gonna talk to a stranger when you can't even
professionals
talk
that
to
know how
yourself
to.
like that?
Let's be real. Let's read. 90% of us can't afford therapy.
That's facts.
Number one.
It's social workers.
Social workers are not as competent as
Yeah,
a
facts.
therapist.
Especially if they are in.
So
Especially with the problems that we
exactly.
have.
So let's not talk from a point of privilege. There's a lot of people that do not have the resources. Nna ke le so, ke sheba le ka reng ke slay queen yan. I can't afford it.
Essentially,
I cannot. No, there are other avenues. You know what I mean for such things.
Facts.
Like I feel like there should be a easier, much less financial way of doing
Just
it.
don't
A
be a
natural,
dick.
yes.
Okay, but you can be a dick. Or wait,
Speaking to people, speak to your friends, be more open, change the things that we used to do, change all these what do you call it?
Habits,
The habits, yes.
Yeah.
That we
Yeah.
like change that. I think there's steps to do it. Go on YouTube, learn, you know, how to do things.
you
and
don't
stuff.
even need money for
And-
these things
yes.
because you can learn from people that you engage with every day. Your colleagues, your friendships. If people warn you about the things that they don't like about you, don't disregard them. Consider them. Ukuthi yazini wena unanenkinga ukuthi
What are we talking about?
you
Relationships.
in fact, relationships don't have to do with romantic relationships. Just the way we engage with people on
Generally, yes.
generally
right,
on an
yes.
everyday
So in
basis.
essence,
Yes.
we are all looking for someone who's kind and compassionate and is not a dick.
Wait,
No, I wanted to ask. I asked the question. I asked the other option because there's something I want to say.
Bambani. The first option, I'm going to repeat it for Casey. The first option is being broke or cheap. Second is being vain or with no manners. And then the last one is clingy and controlling.
You will.
No.
Okay, go.
No, you speak as if you're someone that has money.
I want to bring a point across. Okay, so the point that I wanted to bring across, the clingy part, right? I did say earlier that, you know what, you adapt to the person that you like. However, at the same time, we need to realize that people need to be on the same wavelength. If you're not on the same wavelength with a person, then you should not force the relationship. I'm not saying quit it, but I'm also saying check where you guys are at. If you know this person is not a good texter, hasn't been that person that checks up on you regularly, but you know in your heart of hearts that this person cares about you, and then you need to also start telling yourself like, yeah, but he doesn't pick up the phone and call me morning, afternoon, evening. But when I call on him or her, they're there. So those are the type of things we need to start thinking about. Like it's broaden your mindset when you with a certain person and you are clingy, which means clingy in the sense that you are constantly on the phone. You need to be in constant contact with that person. But now you are with somebody. He's perfect or she's perfect. The only thing is they detach from communication part. But when you need them,
And that's okay. That's really okay.
and when it comes,
Detached communication, how?
You know, when
But
you
this is
when you are in a sorry my babe, when you are in a relationship, a very loving relationship, and it's mutual, everything is so seamless.
Facts.
You don't even
Yeah.
feel a certain way when you text a person and they don't text back immediately. It goes back to what you're saying, because you know that person is genuine with you.
Right.
But the minute there's doubts, like we adults guys, there's energy and you feel when a person is detaching. You can feel these things. Like it doesn't even have to be explained. You know what just be mindful of that.
Trust
like
your
there's
gut.
trust your exactly.
Yeah.
regardless,
You know
they
how
let you get
beautiful
down, you know?
being in a relationship with, you love your person, and you're like, even when the phone rings, you're like, oh my god, I think it's the phone, baby. You just become wait to just write a text, you're like,
Nigga said,
yeah.
But also,
That shit is so nice. Like,
yes,
But it's so rare, especially now, because relationships are just so like.
Love is like a taboo. Love is
So my
genuinely taboo.
chat is being able to discern, being able to distinguish. As much as you can give your friend, your partner that space, how much is that space? You know? And also, if your friend doesn't text you for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 2 weeks, the love is still there.
Yeah.
What matters is the connection after the time you have spent apart. If the connection is still there when you guys are together, that's all that matters, because guys, we're old.
But now, our question is, can you do 2 weeks without talking to your person?
That's a
Friend,
good point.
I'm saying friend. I'll get into relationship now. I'm
Let
saying
me
friend.
round it all up, because yes, I said we chat.
are going.
And we are going, you're going, cheese. These are valid points. A lot of them, I'm sorry to cut it off. Like, we'll have like a part 2 or something eventually.
Yeah, we
right?
have to.
We have to,
We have
because
to,
it's a deep general conversation. But thank you guys for your points and your views on it. I'm glad that you guys value manners over money. That is so important. And
Well, she was on another
we were. The line was good. The line was good.
My thing is, she was like, no, I can take care of him. Like, he's a
No, but one thing I'm not doing is taking care of the nigga.
No, I'm not.
My
But
bad.
guys,
Wait, what do you mean?
No, wait.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
a friend.
What do
I don't
you
care
mean?
if
Yes.
you don't have to be a
Alright.
but just don't be.
Don't be fuck. Yes, I agree.
Okay, wait, we're gonna do this for the whole next episode. That's just you're going to the next topic. It is what the next one. But thank you guys so much, guys. Give me like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to their channel as well, guys. It's very pretty good rules. So much you said the best, the greatest, guys. Please say outros for me.
Hey man, it's your boy K-MC, aka Mr. For the Babies, aka Mr. For the Honors.
Oh, bye guys.
So do not forget to follow me on social media. Instagram, it's
Yes.
at
We'll put it at the bottom.
Lelona.
Yes.
And on Twitter, it's at LelonaSoka. YouTube, it is going to be everything Lelona.
Guys, support costs nothing, please.
Please
Just do the thing,
support
just do the
us.
thing.
He talks about sex.
Woo, wait now.
Like it's live drive.
That's live drive, That's live drive.
Guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you who have tuned in, subscribe to this channel. My name is Uyandafranci on Instagram. I'm
That rate better be great, baby.
Dance. So guys, for link dance views, follow me.
Thanks, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, support us. Thank you for all the love you give us. We are outie. We're gonna chicken dinner.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Trying to have a smash here and there really does not mean I don't love my boyfriend. It's